Good morning, YouTube. Day 2 of the snow emergency. Happens often enough, right? Of course, I got home yesterday after walking into work. Taking off my snow pants, sorry. Decided to clear off my car. Try to start it so it can warm up. And try to shovel it out. So I shovel around my car, check in there, and the battery light is on. Great, just what I need. But the car was like buried in snow before I started. So I'm hoping it has something to do with it being so dang cold out. I don't know. I don't know about that stuff. But at least it started, and at least I was able to shovel out around my car. And I was parked on the outside of the street, which is the site that they plow on day 3, and yesterday was day 1. So I'm getting done, and I'm about to go back home. The neighbor knocks on my car window. "Excuse me, do you mind if I use your shovel?" Told you I wear my snow pants and everything. I seriously dress in layers. "I'll bring it right back to your unit as soon as I'm done." "Okay," I say with a smile, because it's the neighbor with the really nice, really quiet old dog. And I loan my shovel. So I go home. I go in there because this is literally my next door neighbor. And I wait. And wait. And it takes a really long time. Sorry, I did have to take off my boots. I'm real with this thing because it's no joke here. So, I did all that waiting. And then, I start doing other stuff, and then I hear a very quiet tap at my front door. And I go and I open it. And it's both of the neighbors that live there at the unit next to me. And the cute dog that they know that I like so much. And then I hear, "I'm sorry." And I'm thinking, sorry for what? "I think we're going to have to buy you a new shovel." Really? Me being Minnesota nice, now I have a broken shovel. I was like, but that was a new shovel already. This is the first season for it. Oh, it just started getting kind of wobbly, and I don't know what happened. I left the other part in the car because I do still need a shovel one way or another. It looked like, and it's made in pieces because I have one of those that you can put together and make really long or keep it short. You can click part onto the scraper and use to scrape the windows. Click the other part onto the brush to brush the windows. I've had it since last winter. It's never been wobbly or had any kind of difficulty working. In fact, when I was using it yesterday, it wasn't having any difficulty working. But now it looks like I just don't have a working shovel anymore. But, I thought about it, what I'm going to do for now anyway. Because if I go try and buy a new shovel right now, it's going to cost me $20-some. I don't have that right now. I'm just trying to make it through this week and make it to the next payday. But since this is made the way it is, I did take the bottom part off of the shovel and I disconnected, the scoop part of the shovel, and I took that other bottom section that's like this with the grippy piece, and I attached that to the window scraper because I still needed to scrape my windows this morning because it was a nice thick layer of ice on it. So at least I'm able to use that part as a short window scraper. I like having a long one because I like being able to reach all the way across on the front and the back windows. But at least I'm able to use it for window scraping. Sigh. And when I may take this part and see, these buttons are tricky. It's not like it's that easy to push them in, because when it's locked, and it really does work well. I could take this part and attach it to the brush so that I have the window brush as a separate thing. It's going to be short though. I really don't like short things, but I could still make it work. And for this part, I can take these screws out, take it to a hardware store, take this piece and get a wooden dowel rod that is this size, that width, circumference, and I can push that up in there, drill the screws into the handle, do the same thing on the other end with the shovel part, drill those screws in, so that way I still be able to use it. And that's only going to cost me a few bucks compared to 25, 30 bucks. Because when the weather's like this outside, there are not a lot of options for cheap shovels. Affordable shovels. That will really work for me. But at least I have a plan. I have an idea of something that I can do. But that's been my morning. How's your morning been?